points to game.
In the Pacific Northwest, the battle to claim the Apple Cup always hotly contested. And even when these teams have struggled and winless seasons have been part of the equation, that just intensified. From the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Washington State Cougars offense will start this game off with the football. Wazoo will savor any victory it gets over the Huskies, and certainly they enjoyed that close one last year.
You're dang right, and they should enjoy that last one. They got left when the conference realignment thing happened, but they got a chance in the last meeting to take care of business, to tell them the Washington Huskies who runs the state of Washington.
And that had to feel so good because Washington State is still considered little brother in state, right? For them to go out and get that win the way they did, that was a statement.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So Washington's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today.
Player, Erhard, Denzel Jonah Coleman. Jonah AHP counter.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The play action fake. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. There he goes to the left. The 30. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Play
Touchdown,
coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You
Man,
have 15
football, there's
options.
so
Add
many
them to
weapons
select
now
your-
with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to
Entering
catch
play
the
call,
football,
we have 5
chew up
options.
ground,
Kickoff
and
line
get to the end
selected.
zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Oh, Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
You have 18 options. Cover 1 Robert Press is selected.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
There are 2 categories.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Robert Press is selected.
They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Williams looking for a man. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 10.
Entering Denzel Boston, you have 69 options. ACWR stretch is selected.
Chunk of yardage. He'll set up to throw. Dances away. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Entering play
yeah, when I'm a receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The give to the tailback. A continual subplot since these two first squared off in 1900 is Washington State trying to prove it deserves the same respect and status as UW.
And I think oftentimes the great rivalries out west are forgotten in college football. This game between Washington and Washington State is absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy that with conference realignment, they were able to keep this game on the schedule because it is always fun to watch.
It is fun, and it's for the Apple Cup, and here's the cool thing. These teams, they're not in the same conference anymore. They used to be for years, but this rivalry still lives because it still matters to the Washington and Washington State fans.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
Entering. Super Sim is selected. Entering plate. Cover 3 Sky.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop
plate
at the line of scrimmage.
Barrier to categories.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Cons is selected.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Boston, you have 69
Those are hard for
options.
offensive linemen when they get beat. And you're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarter.
He's going for a big play downfield. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Williams will pass. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return.
Denzel Boston, who had 69
Huskies have it back trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Williams looking for a man. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Breaks into the open. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and that is why explosive plays can change games. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
Formation, their special teams.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Running to Green. Got the 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
There are 6 categories.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering play call over.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Eclipse 0 is selected.
Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Voorhees. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the 2nd half.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Pass interference, offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
10 categories.
Well, they put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. The handoff to Johnson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call, cover
That's
one.
really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have back.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick
Denzel
up
Boston,
whatever yards you can and
69
help out the
options,
offense.
AWR stretch
So first play
selected.
of the drive coming here from their own 49. Williams will pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it
Denzel
himself?
Boston, you have 69
These guys aren't
options,
human either. I
AWR
mean,
stretch
they got to
selected.
survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Entering
Man, we knew
German
coming into this game
coach
just how explosive this
suggestions. There are
offense
8
could be, and a big
categories.
part of
You
that
have
is their
12
ability to
options.
throw the football.
FPO
They've scored a ton
football
of
is
points,
selected.
and it's because they can generate plays like that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Entering play call.
And this is blowout
Drive
city.
up.
This offense has
Catch
been
him.
up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Entering
And the
play
extra
call.
point was
You have
good.
5 options.
Kickoff unit
left
on the
selected.
field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down.
Entering play call. Cover 6.
Washington
Zone
State
blitz
has it
PQ.
back, and they'll
There are
send
10
the offense onto the
categories. You
field.
have 47
So late in
options.
the half, this is
SS blitz
really an
3 is selected.
opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're
Entering
here,
play call.
we're going to create
Zone
something
blitz
now that we can
PQ. There
build
are
on in
10
the second half.
categories.
Coach
You
said
have
all week he
47
wanted to be
options.
aggressive. This is a
SS
great
blitz 3
opportunity to show
selected.
that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make
Enter
adjustments.
Double man. Zone blitz 2 key. Cover 2. Cover 2 man. From 3 key. You have 3 options.
And with time
When
running
3
out
key
here
is
in the first
selected.
half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Huskies and Cougars. And there's no more fitting place to
Entering
begin
play
than
call.
with this
You have 7
stud
options.
receiver and how he's
Forward,
dominated the
return
first
left
half.
is selected.
Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Entering play call. Coach suggest abilities. Coaching. Stats. And player stats. Player stats. Passing yard. Attempts 14. Washington. Completions 7. Completion percentage. Entering
Able to
cost
pick
screen.
his way
You have
through the
11
traffic
options.
nicely
Stats
for a
is
good
selected.
return on that one before he's brought down. Off the play fake on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And that one falls
Entering play
incomplete. They
call.
tried to go
Coach
over the top
suggestions.
on
There
first
are 8
down. Second down
categories.
coming
You
up.
have 12 options.
Couldn't make the
Cross
connection
line is
last
selected.
time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Across the 45. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Entering play
Well, this defense
call.
is going to have to find a way to start
Suggestions.
mixing
There
up their
are 8
coverages. They're in a tough
categories. You have
spot. They're
12
down right
options.
now, so
Slot
most
post
people
is
would think the
selected.
opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success...
He'll take a deep shot here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the
Entering
defender
play
just way
call.
too
Coach
handsy on that
suggestions.
last play.
There
You
are
could
8
see all the
categories.
contact
You
as the
have
ball
12
was in the air. He
options.
simply
The
can't
flag
do
is
it, and the
selected.
referees caught it.
From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks and runs through another guy. Touchdown, Huskies!
Entering
He
play
ran
call,
through
coach
tackles like
suggestions.
water
There
through
are
a
8
sieve.
categories. You have 15 options.
Now they've got a little
Category
breathing room. They
selected.
are in firm control of this
Entering
game,
play
guys,
call,
but you
have
never
5
want to
options.
let up in a
Kickoff left is
rivalry game.
selected.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my
Entering
leadership and my experience
time.
comes into
Free
play. When you
key,
got guys that have
three
been through these
options,
fires,
and free
been through
key
these
is
rivalry games,
selected.
you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And he never
Entering
had a
play
chance.
call,
As soon as he
free
caught it,
key,
the
and
defense was
spread.
right there. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the ground game. Gets it out to the
Entering
25-yard
play
line,
call,
a gain of 3.
You have 3 options.
They've already
and free
punted
key is
4
selected.
times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here's a heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and
Entering
down he
play
goes.
safe and Super Sim is selected. Entering Super Sim blink jump ahead Super Sim. Entering Super Sim screen. Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Washington
There are
coming
8
to the line with
categories.
another
You
first
have 12
down.
options. RPO sweep alert bubble is selected.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Plows through the defense. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just
Entering play
continues
call,
to pour it
coach
on.
suggestions.
This is
There
what
are
you
8
call having a
categories. You have
great
15
day.
options.
Putting it all
Head
together,
edge is
offense,
selected.
defense, complementary football.
And he puts through the extra
Entering
point.
play call.
So it's
you
a
have 5
73-yard
options. Kickoff
touchdown
left is
drive.
selected.
And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
Free key.
line.
You have 3 options.
The drive
and
starts
free
from
key
their
is
own
selected.
25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And he feels the
Entering
heat
play
coming
call,
and it burns
free key.
him up.
You have 3
Another
options.
sack.
And free key
The
is
Cougars
selected.
now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed
Entering
out
play
this
call,
pressure.
free key.
Another
You
sack.
have 3 options.
Now
and
3rd
free
and
key
long
is
and trying to
selected.
play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete. A defender
Entering play
all
call,
over him. Knocked
coach
the ball to the ground.
suggestions. There
4th
are 6
down coming up.
categories.
Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll
Entering
down
play
it
call,
just inside the 30.
Johnny, Dungan, will, QB power, thick jet, pass power, red, QB sneak.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready
Entering
to
play
snap
call,
it in victory
clear. There are
formation.
8 categories. You have 7 options.
The Huskies
Dungan
had that
Williams,
dog in them in
entering
this one,
post-game
taking
screen.
down
You
the
have
Cougs for the
return to
Apple
name
Cup
and
and the